Thanks for joining me again, or thanks for finding me if this is your first time. I appreciate your time to come and spend this little time with me to ponder on something fun that I'd like to share with you. So thank you so much. Well, today right here, I'm having a little storm, a rainstorm, and hopefully you can't hear it. But my garden wanted a little watering, extra watering, deep watering. So I'm so happy to have it. So it's really kind of nice. It's kind of cozy here to be in the dark. So today I want to introduce you to one of my spirit guides. I met him a little while ago when I was working on my podcast, The Empty Rooms of Gorski Manor. He was there at the end of this long hall, and there was this big mirror. And so I had sat in front of this mirror, and then he appeared in all his beauty and gorgeousness. Who he is a polar bear, and his name is Poe. And what he does is he works with auras. And it really makes pretty much sense because he's this beautiful white polar bear. And so, of course, white, the color white encompasses all of the colors. And so, of course, he would be very connected and very attached to the colors, that he could really tap into it. And so, I'm going to show you a way that he has shown me how to learn how the colors work for me. If you go on the internet and you look up all the colors, there's all these beautiful meanings. Green is calm, blue is calm too, red is aggression, yellow is sunshine. So, and it's wonderful. They're all beautiful where others have connected to the colors and made these meanings. But as I always like to do, I want to know mine. What really works for me? Where is my personal connection? And so Poe has helped me do that. And it's really kind of cool. So how do I want to start with him? First off, here's a little introduction to him. I'm going to welcome him. I've done a little animation to kind of have him share. So Poe, thank you. Welcome to join us. And we're so happy that you're here. So here he comes.
Hello, mistress and listeners. I am so pleased to be here with you. Thank you. Thank you for inviting me. Colors are wonderful.
Thanks, Poe. That was really cute. He's just such a cutie patootie. I love his big black nose. He's just so wonderful. So what we're going to do is we are going to do three colors. Let's do three colors today. We're going to do blue, green, and red. And I actually, before I started this, I just thought, I've done all the basic colors, but then there's more deeper mixture colors, like in a box of crayons. So I think I'm going to go to the store today and buy myself one of those big boxes. I mean, when we were a kid, we were always so excited to get the big box of all those extra colors. So I think it'd be fun to have a little time and go through each one of those crayons, each one of those colors, and see what they mean. But today, let's just start with three. And so when people work with auras, there's all different levels. Everybody has different talents and different skills. So a little bit about the aura right now. There are some people that can look at you and can physically see the aura around your body or where it is within your body. I once was at a spirit fair, and this fellow had this camera that could take a picture of your aura. And so I did have it taken, and it was really kind of special and really neat. And it's still holding because it's one of those Polaroid things. So it really holds, and really did. And then he was able to explain to me what it meant. But your aura is always constantly changing because things are happening. Your life changes. Each day is different. You're influenced by different things. A long time ago, I had a reading with a woman who could read auras. And so she gave me this and drew a little picture on this little map of a body and showed me, where things were, what colors were. And I always remember the one thing was that I had green that was off to the side. It was off to the side. And that was my spiritual. And she says that I need to work that green so it's going down the center of me, to work with spirit and connect more deeply. And that was, my gosh, I think it's 10, 12 years ago that I had that. So I have embraced that. And I think my green is very much within my center. And so one way you can tap into the auras, if a lot of us don't have that skill to actually really physically see it. I did do for a while. I was able to see light blue. And so if you do want to try it, like look at yourself in the mirror, or like I did with my hand. And so I would have a white piece of paper and put my hand upon it. And then I would just look. You kind of unfocus your eyes, like when you're a kid. Remember, you used to do this trick where you look past your fingers, and then you just look past, and then eventually, and you see the tips of your fingertips like a little spaceship in there, and I can kind of see it. So I'm letting my eyes unfocus farther out to see what is in the foreground. So if you ever want to try it, you can do that. Get a piece of paper, put your hand out like about, how as far as goes, and then look around the fingers, and then just kind of let your eyes blur, and then you will see the a little color around your fingers. And I could see kind of a light blue, which was really cool. So I worked on that for a while, but then I was trying, I think I eventually got to see yellow, and then just kind of lost interest in it and kind of moved on. So have fun to do it if you want to. Otherwise, you can do it spiritually too, where you can just see, if you have a friend in front of you, see them in front of you, and just kind of look at them and just let spirit tell you where the colors are. You know what the colors are. And then once you have your own meanings of the colors, it really makes really good sense too, because then you have your own special way of understanding what red means, what blue means, what purple means, and where they are in the body. There's also healing too you can do with the auras, which is beautiful. You can actually imagine, like for yourself, like I could just imagine myself and close my eyes, and you could do that too. And then you see that image, like the outline of my body, or you can feel into the body too. But sometimes it's fun to kind of more extend it outwards. So then you'd see this outline of your body, and then just say, I would like to see um, what parts of my body need work. Is there something going on that I need to pay attention to? And then you have to say what color you want it to be. So it could be whatever color you want. Of course, you could say black for something bad, white for something good, but you can use colors too. And then you just kind of wait patiently and just take your time and see what comes up and where it is, and then feel into that, feel into your body. And is it something that maybe you need work on? So it is a beautiful way to kind of, go through your body and see what might be needing your attention, because there's always, as we grow older, things change, and so we do need to kind of do some tweaking and stuff. But today we're just going to have some fun and find out what the first three colors mean to us. All right, so let's start with green. Here's a little something from Poe.
Red of color here does spin from my heart to you. Play and watch, for what is shared is always meant for you. Blue of color flows with you, over river, over hill, this way, that way, twist and twirl, reach for what you will. Green of color, here for you, hold it tight, a wish come true, hope it will, hope it shall, be so grand just for you.
Okay, so thanks, Poe. That was cute. So fun to see him. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to just really get centered. So just kind of always get your feet flat on the floor. And then I want you just to kind of take a deep breath in and out, just to kind of release anything. It's always so exciting. So I kind of have to, for me, I have to calm down my excitement because it's just really a lot of fun. And you too. So just take a deep breath, close your eyes, and then just set the intention. So the intention is that you want to understand what green means to you. Now, this is a two-part way of doing this. So I think we'll do the first part all together, and then we'll go in and then do the little more meditation because it's going to someplace really cool. A special place you have. It's called your Sovereignty Hall, but I'll talk more on that in a little bit. But let's first find out how the color wants to manifest, because as that item or whatever it is, it can be manifest as a person, as a carrot, as a cloud, as an angel. It can be whatever the color wants to call to you. And what you're going to do is you're going to think of the color. We'll do this, continue this, and then you just see what's the first thing that comes to mind. Oh, and I hope you have some paper and pen to write this down. Way in one of the first videos, I said you should get your little Indiana Jones notebook to keep all your discoveries into. So I hope you have a one. If you don't have one, just get one. And then just constantly add new things to it, because we'll fill it up really pretty quick for sure. Yeah, I was going to show you. Well, let me show you. I just have to show it to you. This is my book. This is my book that every day I tap into things. And I don't always fill the whole page up, but you can see it looks like Indiana Jones. The edges are getting kind of ruffled. And so this is all my workings that spirit guides, the sun has shared with me. So, and then I can go back and look at things I want to remember. So there's a little special thing for you. So that's kind of a big one, but you can always have just a little one too. All right, let's do the colors. Let's just see. So, okay, you got your paper, and let's just write the colors down. Write green, and another line, write blue, and write red. Okay, now close your eyes again. I got to get myself organized here and mirror set. So take that deep breath. And now just very quietly, you can even keep your hand on your pencil. Get ready to write. See, we're going to do green. So just think of green and ask green, how do you want to manifest? And whatever you see first, write it down. Okay, so I'll give you a moment to do that. Okay, you must have got something, whatever it was, no matter how silly it might have seemed or how big, just write it down. Okay, now let's do blue. So the same thing, close your eyes and just think, I would like to see how blue wants to manifest, and let that come to you. All right, and the last color is red. So the same thing, close your eyes again. Maybe another deep breath. And ask red, how do you want to manifest? And write down whatever you see. Okay, very interesting. I'm sure they are. Feel free to share in the comments if you'd like to. Whenever I have my groups, it's so much fun to do this, but it is also fun to share too, because you also learn a lot from what someone else has received. Not that you want what they have. Sometimes I do covet, maybe something special, and then maybe I can go and do it too. But it is so much fun to be able to share what you saw or you experienced, and then let them share with you. So feel free to share if you so would like. All right, so that was the first part. Now we are going to go to our Sovereignty Hall. Now this was shown to me by a lovely lady. I did a reading with her, and she did a reading on rooms, and she had an old ancient druid that she connected to, and this druid told her this. It's a kind of a psychological thing, but he's the one that showed her how to do this, and she did this for me, and now I'm sharing this with you. So it's really cool. All right, so first of all, we have to go find our Sovereignty Hall. and see where it is. And I will take you through that. So this is going to be a guided journey where we'll do it together, and then you can kind of see what you get. So first thing we have to do is find our divine center. When you do a lot of journey work with various different things, you always kind of want to start at the same place. So we're going to keep, since my stuff all has to do sharing is the Norse and then runes of the center, we're going to start at a divine center, which is your divine place where you begin and you come back. And this place is on the cliffs overlooking a fjord. And then there's a beach below with the Viking ships, the longboats, and then there's a village over in a little cove. And we're going to be high up on top of this hill with beautiful, tall green grass. And I always start there. And then what we do to begin with is there's a cord there, a cord to keep you safe as you journey. So you can come back here and quickly return when the journey is over. So we'll find our cord and kind of see what it is. And then the Sovereignty Hall is down the hill, not to the sea, down the hill the other way. And as you look down the hill that way, the world tree Yggdrasil is far in the distance on a hill. But in those woods is your hall. Now, each Norse god and goddess has their own hall. Like Odin has Valhalla, Freya has Folkvang, and each one has their own special hall that is their place, their sovereignty hall, that they are the king or the god or the goddess. So you have one too. So we're going to go and find your hall, and that is where we will then invite these three items that came to share the color of red, green, and blue, and we'll invite them in, and then they will come in and show what they want to speak for you to share, so you understand what green means to you or red. I'm going to tell one of mine just to kind of give you more of an idea of what you're doing, so you will be more prepared when you're in your hall. So my hall is not grand at all. It's like an old shed in the country, a little cottage with wood slats. It has a nice, cute little wood door. It's very small, kind of a rectangle shape, and it has two cute little paned glass windows on the side. So my hall is not really grand. I go inside. It has a nice wooden floor, and at the end of the hall, of the inside, is a little, like 2, 3 steps up, a little wood platform, and on there is my chair, and it's the kind of chair, it's like a U shape. When I used to go to church, the priest had one of these. It's a U shape, kind of a bench to sit on, and that's mine. And then behind there is this big cauldron to mix things and do brews and things, so it's kind of fun. So what you would do is you're going to find yours, see what it looks like, find your throne, and you sit upon it. And then, you have to have it that the entrance door is opposite, because you're going to invite them in. So then you'll call to invite in the color, and they'll open the door and they'll come in and they will interact with you. And so it will be really interesting. I did do this once with someone that was giving me some trouble, and he had been, manifested. You could do this with people too, if you want to kind of understand why someone is acting this way or why you don't get along. So he represented as I think it was a wolf. And then when he came in, he just slinked around the edge of the room and just kind of snuck around. It was just really sneaky. And it was like, wow, that really did tell me a lot about this person, that, I needed to know, that I just didn't understand. So like for me now, I'd like to explain how green came in. So I invited green to come in, and my green was a leaf. And so it was the line, kind of a body, and it was kind of a little animated leaf. So the leaf came in, and I think it slipped right under the door. So he didn't even have to open the door. And then he kind of came up to me, and he came and he just was really friendly, a nice leaf. It was just kind of your normal shape leaf, like maybe of an elm tree leaf. And it came and it hopped onto my knee. And then it sat like, if you're watching TV as a kid, you lay on your tummy in front of the TV with your arms like this, and you're just so intent watching TV. Well, that's what he did to me. He sat on my knee and he looked up to me with really big interest. And then he didn't really say anything, and they may not say anything. They may speak, they may not, but you may just watch what they do. And he just looked at me with curiosity in his eyes. And he just kind of looked around this way and that way. And that's what I felt. I felt curiosity in him. And then I also felt questions, because curiosity brings questions. And that is what green means to me. When I work with green, I'm asking the questions. I'm very curious about something. When I see green, it makes me think of curiosity and going down the path. So you can kind of see where we're going here, is to find that special kind of connection and meaning with these colors. Okay, are you ready? Ready to go meet your three first colors? And then please, once you know where your sovereignty hall is, you can go anytime you want. And you can meet colors. You can do other things too. If you want to know a number, what numbers mean to you, and people, we can do people and things like that. So it's a really wonderful place to be. All right. So get yourself comfortable, sit really nice, back straight, feet flat on the floor. Take a nice deep breath. Center yourself, feel Mother Earth holding you tight so that you come back here safely and you enjoy your time within the journey. And then feel the universal energy coming down too. And feel both those energies coming down within, bringing you strength, bringing you beautiful energy into your heart, your center, your heart center. So you can kind of maybe swirl it around within you, because this is where you are, because your emotions are your your balance, your place where you can weigh, what things mean, how they react to you, how you react to them. Are they important? Your place of value, your heart center. So go ahead and make sure you keep your eyes closed, and then just feel yourself now standing on the top of a great hill over some fjords in Norway or Sweden. And the wind is beautiful. It's cool, and it's blowing your hair, and it feels so just refreshing because it's just cool, and you're energized. You're warm within, but cool. Maybe see what you're dressed like. Just a little bit more about you, and then look around in the ground. It's beautiful green grass, and there should be a post with a cord attached to it. So go and get that cord and see what it looks like. That is your divine center cord. This is your place that we will start many a journey at. And then, excuse me, tie that cord to your waist tightly, and it will keep you tethered here. And then I want you to turn away from the ocean, which I'm sure is beautiful. Maybe the sun is rising there. And turn to see the hill going down. You're in tall, cool grass. And the hill goes down, down, down. And at the bottom of the hill, there's a river. So the beautiful river down there. And so just quickly walk. Find that you can go quite quickly when you're in these journeys. And I want you to go and cross the river. There's some beautiful stepping stones that you can step on. So jump. And you find that, your body is just perfect. It's healthy. You can jump, you can run, you can do anything you need to do. And it's a place of safety. This divine center is divine. It's a wonderful place to be. So cross the river, enjoy the stream, all the beautiful clear waters. Maybe you see some fish. Maybe there's a salmon in there. Salmon are fish of knowledge. You could always talk to one. My friend Otter, my friend Smudge lives here. And I see her. I can see her too because I'm doing this. I'm coming with you because I'm showing you the way. And she waves at us. Hello. She's a beautiful river otter. And now cross over into some fields. And then there's a forest and then hills. So I want you to walk wherever you feel called. Just kind of look around and just feel the tug. There's a little tug that you're going to feel, and it's going to pull you to your sovereignty hall. So I'll give you a little moment to find yours, and I'm going to go to mine. and just look for it and let it come to you. And there it is. You found it. And go up to it, go up to the front door. Notice what it looks like. Is it grand? Is it big? Are there many steps? Is this a little place like mine? Is it someplace in the past? Is it your old home, or could be a farm? Whatever it is to you, it's important. If that's where you feel you are the king or the queen. So walk up to the door and open it, and it welcomes you. It's so happy that you're here. It's been waiting for you. And see what it looks like inside. It should be a nice hall, a grand hall. It could be huge, it could be small. And on the other side is your throne, your place. So walk up to your throne, see what it looks like, touch it. As you touch it, you can feel it welcomes you because it knows you belong here. This is your place. All right, so have a seat. Feel how comfortable. It's just right for you. It just feels so comfy, cozy. Just what you need, how you can sit nice and safely. And just feel into it. Oh, it just feels so good. It's your place. You you reign true here in all your loveliness, with love and happiness and no negativity. This is a place. This is a place for you of good. Negativity may come in for what you invite in, but it is not you. All right. So red is eager to come in. So you know what red manifested at as what item it is. So I want you to call out, "Welcome, Red. Please come in and share your special meeting with me." Do that and then see the door open, and they will come in, and I will give you a few minutes here to enjoy their company. And then I will tell you when it is time to end this meeting. So enjoy your meeting with Red. Here they come. Okay, it is time to say goodbye. Say goodbye to Red. Thank you for its sharing. Ask it nicely. It's time to leave, and watch as they leave and close the door behind them. All right. Take a little breath. Maybe take a moment to write down, maybe the message, because I tend to forget because sometimes you learn so much. So I'll give you a minute here to write down. Write down what red represented to you. Okay, time for green. I shared my green with you. So take a deep breath and call out, "Green, thank you. Please come and share what you like to share. I appreciate your sharing." Okay, open the door and enjoy your visit with Green. Okay, it is time time for Green to leave. Thank them warmly for what they have shared. Thank them for their knowledge and for their coming. Ask them to leave nicely and watch as they go out the door and close the door behind them. Again, take a moment to write down what Green shared with you, your special meaning of green. And we have one more color to connect to today, blue. All right, call out to blue. Say, Blue, please come and share what you want to share with me, but my connection is to your beautiful color. And watch them come in the door. Enjoy your visit. Okay, it is time to end your visit with Blue. Thank them warmly. Thank them for their knowledge. Ask them to leave and ask them to close the door behind them. Again, take a moment to write down what blue means to you. Okay, glad you got your notes for your special connection now with red, green, and blue. So now we have to leave and return back to this world that we live in. So I want you to leave your sovereignty hall, walk out the door, close it tightly. No need to lock because it's safe. Your divine center is a special place just for you, and only you can get into it. So thank the hall for being there and for sharing and helping you with the tasks that it can help you with. And then I want you to return back to the brook, cross the bubbling water, run up the big green, tall grass, the freshness up the hill, up to the top of the hill, up to the cliff. Take a deep breath of the beautiful, beautiful ocean air. Untie your divine center cord. And with one big, deep breath, find yourself back here in your home, in your sacred place, and feel really refreshed and energized from what you have experienced. It was a wonderful time together. I'm glad I could take you and show you. And Poe, too. Oh, Poe has something to share with us. Let's take a look.
There is much just out of sight. Look, look, beyond, behind. Oh, there, and below. Oh, there's another. Much waits for me and you.
Oh, Poe, thank you. An invitation to travel on the hills of his land. And that's how we find it. We see a little light far in the distance, and off we'll go together. So we'll be back. We'll be back, and we'll do some work with Poe again. Oh, wait a second. Here comes one more thing Poe wants to share. What?
Hello again. Here's for you. The colors are all within you. Yes. And more. Enjoy. Oh, the colors are beautiful. See you soon. Hooray!
Oh my gosh. Thank you, Poe. He is so happy. He just loves his colors and he just plays. He's just a big bear cub. And we can go and play with him too. He's wonderful. Oh, I love that. I love what he shared. He's so silly. but serious too when it comes to his colors. All right, my dear friends, listeners, thank you for joining me. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this and subscribe. Then you'll be able to get notice when I put these up. Have a wonderful day and maybe go and get yourself a box of crayons. I'm going to the store. And also play with more colors and see what they are and use them in your life. If you have one a certain shirt, wear the shirt with the color and embrace what it has to share. All right, more to come soon. Take care. Takfira. Blessings and hugs. Thank you so much. Hello, hello. I just had to show you. I'm so excited. I went to the store and I got da 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 my crayons. Look at them. 96. Oh my gosh, I would have been in heaven. I think there were 64 when I was a kid. It was 64, so they got 96. And I think I saw one 120, but I thought that might be a little overkill. But look at all these luscious colors. What an adventure this will be to journey to each one of these with Poe. Well, I'll have to see if I can do something, unless you want to join me. Okay, enjoy. Get your crayons. Take care. Takvira.